Hello and welcome to another vlog. I'm JP. If you haven't seen my videos before, nice little campsite, bit of a glum bum day today. Going home day. But we're going home on the boat. We come over on a train, which I showed you if you go back through the videos. And today we're going back on a boat. I'll show you that as well, because some people can be a bit apprehensive of what to do when they get there, etc, etc. So I'll just show you. We are here at the moment, camping Les Primaveres. Lovely little campsite. 22 minutes, a bit specific JP, 22 minutes from the port of Calais. Where that fella is there, emptying his toilet, is where you empty your toilet. Bins around there. Well, it's a lovely little campsite. Kiddies play area, bowls. Facilities are pretty new. I'll take you around here and show you. Facilities are new, basically. Showers are lovely. It's quiet. It's in a little village. Naff all here, but up the road is a flipping brilliant vet. So this is a great place to stop and get your dog's worming tablet administered. Really good, lovely vet, really nice vet. And she gave me some stuff for Raven for travel. Done his tablet, stamped his passport, €27. Thank you very much, cheap as chips. I phoned up one day, she got me in the next. Really lovely. I'll put a picture of that up, that vet up here, so you can phone them up if you need a tablet when you come home. There we go. So there's quite a few lodges on here. There's 61 pitches on this site, but a fair few of them are occupied by these lovely looking lodges. So, as I've said before, most of the campsites I go on, I've got lodges and glamping pods and stuff like that. So you can come and have an holiday. And this is 22 minutes from the port of Calais. So what is it? I think it's about an hour and a half crossing on the boat. Before you know it, you're here. And that's us there. Nice hedgerow surrounded pitches. Very green looking, and it's flipping hot today. Whoo! It's humid. Humid Thurman. Nice outdoor seating area here. Hey up! And we're here with our friends. Quickly show you the van, see if you recognise it. Ta-da! Ah, who's that then? Ha! Shop, campsite shop, and reception. They do beer in there. Stereotypically, they do bread in the morning, so you can get your pan first thing. Lovely jubbly. I'll show you into the toilets and showers quickly. Show you how new they are. How you all doing anyway? Hope you're all safe and well. I don't really want to go home. Thanks Brexit. Anyway, plans are afoot. There we go. Toilets, they're all mixed. So there's all your traps. That's all just toilets in there. Showers in there. Le douche, bassin, basins. Another wet room there, shower. Quite big. A family room. And there's your other showers. Them ones at the back are work in progress. They're still fitting them. So that's how new they are. Spotless, isn't it? Lovely showers, really nice. Perfect place to finish or start your holidays. And then here, great big washing machines. Urinals, and that is a disabled toilet. There you go. There's all your sinks there for washing. Doing your washing up. And that is it. Happy days. There she is. You know it is now, didn't you? You up, darling? Howdy, neighbour. And we're off. We've got the quarter past 1 boat back. Now on a boat you have to get there 2 hours before. On the train it's an hour. And if you get there with a train and there's a train in and you're early, they'll get you on it. And it's probably about another 30 quid more than the ferry. Anyway, oh, and it's Friday the 13th and we're getting on a boat. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
Right, we're at the port. It's literally 20 minutes from that place, that campsite we was on. And we're getting in the ranks now to get on. We got the Irish ferry on the way back, Irish ferries. Not P&O or DFDS, the Irish ones. It's about 55 quid for a pet lounge, 2 people in this motorhome. 55 quid. Anyway, let's get through here in one bit. Right, all through passport control, job done.
On the other side, guys, waiting for you.
Just when you go, all right, Raven, calm down. When you go through, if you're on the Irish ferries, don't look at any lorry ones. Look for an Irish ferries thing with a car. That's the one you go through. Just need all your pet passport stuff. Straight through, not a problem. Happy flipping days. And as you know, we're with the Northerners on tour. We're coming back to our house for a little while, and then we're going on another adventure. Right, what we've got to give them. Hi mate, tickets. Bye Pod. Dog 1, 2. Right, just going through a shed now. We have one of these at work, these sheds. I don't know if this is the same, but this used to have, our ones had CO2 testing and vibration testing in there. So we used to have to park the lorries on that, make sure there was no one in the back of the trailers when we was bringing our lorries back. Here we are, waiting for the ferry. As I said, we were on an Irish ferry. Bit of a faff getting through that lot. Lot easier on the Channel Tunnel, let me tell you that. But not too bad. We went through 3 passport checks just to get to here. But I think when you get off the other side, just go straight through. We've gone through the British one. You have to go for a French one, an international one, then a British one. And we're here. Show on the boat. We're on the boat. Here we go. Mark and Lisa right in front. Job done. You have to get here 2 hours before you board. So by the time you got through, that's half an hour. Then you have to sit on the sticks for an hour and a half. There we go. Happy days. Here he is. Here she is. Hey! You're getting close to. Here we are. Getting close. Getting close to the Chinese, Mark.
Closer, slowly.
Happy days. Don't he?
No, he just falls through him. Pet dog, pet den.
Pet deck. There we go. In now. Pet den, is it here? I think it's here. I don't know. I'm just following the little paw prints. Where's Sammy gone? He's here. There we go.
Are you there?
There we go, Raven, in the pet den. Ooh, look!
Do you know, I could have fetched cheap up.
Could have done.
I could just walked him right up.
Yeah. Oh, here we go, look.
No free drinks, no.
Oh no, man, quick, go and have a look. Oh, she's nice, isn't it? Oh well, it was good while it lasted. We're back. Right, where are we off to next?
Hey, it's still seeing things on the moment. Yeah. Yeah, it's not fun, is it? That air's still cold.
Here we are. Home sweet home. Right. Let's get out of here. Right, remember to drive on the right side of the road, which is the left side of the road. Dabba, dabba, do. Wacky races here. Bloody hell, tell me back in flipping in the UK, can't you? Bloody hell, mate. Yeah, at least the sun's out. Welcome to England, one and all. It's disgusting. Absolutely flipping disgusting. I don't care what anyone says. We've just come back from France, Spain, Portugal, back through Spain, back through France, and we haven't seen a scrap of litter down any motorways or anything. And then you come back to the southeast. Look. You tell me I'm wrong. Hey up! We're in Yorkshire. All right, that way anyway. Yeah, we're in Yorkshire. We're going to a show this weekend with our lovely friends, the Northers on tour, Mark and Lisa. Going to meet up with a few different people there that we've known for a while and have a walk around, see if I can spend some money and have a pint of Guinness. Happy flipping days. Right, firstly, I'm going to say a couple of shout outs and then I'm going to get stuck into these questions you asked. The first little shout out is Benita's husband, Peter Kent. Happy flipping 60th birthday, me old mate. There we go. Benita got hold of me and asked me to give you a shout out. And also, Ashley, your daughter. I think it's her birthday the day this video goes out. So happy birthday, Ashley. Have a lovely day. Make sure Mum and Dad buy you a lovely present, eh? Tell them JP said so. Right, also, Bobby Chapman. Thanks, mate. You know what it's for. Really appreciate it. Glad you enjoy my videos. You're a flipping superstar. Thanks for your support. Right, so this one is from Noreen Richardson. Hello, Noreen. How you doing, darling? Okay, she's asked... She likes my rants, by the way. She's asked, of all the places we've visited, is there one you would like to move to? Is that on this trip or lifetime? Wherever I go, I always look at houses. We're always looking at houses to move to. On this trip, I love France. I love France and also Andalusia. Two lovely places I could see myself settling down in. And France, round the Limoges area where my friends Ian and Anne live on that homestead. Flipping beautiful round there. Lush green rolling hills. It's a middle of a national park. It's quiet, people are friendly, the food's great. It's just a nice, quiet little part of the world. Flipping lovely. I love France. It was amazing. So there you go, Noreen. Those two places probably if you're talking about this trip. Right, next. Oh, Michael BBB2271. Thanks to you as well, mate. You know why. Top man. This one's from Nicola Chappell. 36. Question for you. What advice would you give to some new travellers to France? I.e. different cards to use, or is it best to use the train or boat? But I live at the moment an hour away from the Channel Tunnel. The Channel Tunnel is a dream to use. As you see in the video, when I'll come over to France, basically drive in, pull over, get your dog Lichian checked out. They check all their paperwork. You get back on through passport control. Wallop. You go straight on a stick. The next train to leave, they get you on it. We went over there and we got the 7:15 train, but we got there before the 6:15 train left, and we jumped on. They put us on that straight on. So if you get there a bit early, not like a boat, you have to wait for the next one to come in, etc., etc. If you're there early, they stick you on that train. Same on the way back. So I prefer the Channel Tunnel, me personally. The boat trip was fine, as you see at the beginning of this video. Perfectly okay. It's only about 30 quid cheaper, depending on what time of the day you go. The earlier or late you go, the cheaper it is. It's those middle of the day slots that cost you a little bit more. But I'd say I prefer the train. That's just my choice because I live so close to the Channel Tunnel. And cards, you will need, I would say, an AXI card, the ACSI card, which is all available online, and the Camping Car Parks app. They don't do a card anymore. Go to the place, they text you a code and you put the code in a keypad. I believe. I've got a card, so I just go up, I load the card up like a credit card. It lasts you forever. Just go up to the little bip box and go doop, lets you in, times how many days you're there for, and when you bip out it just takes the money off your card. Brilliant. Camping Car Parks, can't fault them at all. And also the AXI card has saved us a fortune around France and Spain. Brilliant. So if I was going, there'd be the two cards. The other card I take is a Monzo card, So it's like a free bank account, and you don't get no bank charges on that. And I can load it up and give it to Sammy and stuff like that. So it's an easy card to use. It's bright orange, so you can't flip and lose it. And that's a good card if like for paying for things. So they're the free cards, I would say. And that's that. Thanks very much, Listener. Appreciate your question. Right, who's next? Next one, Ray. 5637. Hello, Ray. And that's R-A-E. Ray, not R-A-Y. Ray. Right. What was your favourite view from your motorhome window this trip? Flip here now, we've had some. I can't say there was just one. Waking up and looking out and having the vultures flying about outside our van in Spain, in that castle top, hilltop place. That was brilliant. But the other two places was with my friends. On Andalusia, we woke up, looked out the window, you just see all the mountains and no houses, beautiful, sun was shining, absolutely lovely in Andalusia. I love Andalusia. And also, opening up my door and looking at my mate Ian's lake right in front of us, 3 foot from the front of the door, every morning, just sitting there and throwing a bit of bread out, and the fish was all coming up, flipping lovely. Anything to do with nature I love, you know that. So they're probably the three, but I can't really, we've had some fantastic views on this holiday. Oh, and also in the Pyrenees. If you get a chance to go to the Pyrenees, that mountain range, there's plenty of campsites there. I did a few, so if you go back through my European travel playlist and have a look at them ones, flipping beautiful, really lovely. So yeah, the Pyrenees as well. Hope that explains that, Ray. Thanks for the question. Who's next? Right, this is from Rosie Lass, 9824. What, if any, negatives did you experience living in a motorhome? And does Raven really settle at night in all the new areas you stay at? Thanks for sharing. It's not taken for granted at all, Rosie. Bless your heart. Thanks for that, Rosie. Right, I start at the back. Raven always settles at night, but happy as Larry, old Raven. He gets a bit whiny when, as you see in the start of this vlog, if he thinks we're pulling over, he starts to whine because he thinks he's getting out. And then when we pull away, he starts to moan a bit. But during the trip, he settles down, lays between us on his lead. But he always settles down, don't matter where we go. We let him out. Usually, I've got one of them corkscrew things. If we can put it outside, I'll corkscrew him, attach him to the ground. And he just mooches around and lays under the van if he's sunny and has a drink and chills out. He's the most chilled out dog in the world. Anyone that's met Raven will know that. All he'll do is put his chin on your leg and just look up at you, waiting for you to stroke him. He's lovely. What was the next bit? Negatives to living in a motorhome. Right, negatives. There is no negatives really. I love it. Well, we spend more time in our motorhome than we do in our house. So, I mean, you've got to realise you have to make sure you know where you're emptying your toilet. You have to empty it in a black waste. There has been some horror stories about people emptying them ditches, digging holes in lay-bys. I've seen it myself. Someone's dug an hole in a lay-by, dug a couple of turfs off, dumped their toilet in there and stuck the turfs back over in a lay-by in Scotland on the edge of a lock. Why? Scumbags. And so you have to, it's all for fault. I mean, I camped for donkey's years, decades before I got a motorhome. So you have to have a routine and a structure. Everything's got to be away. You've got to really get on with whoever you're travelling with. And you just have to have a tidy mind. If you get something out, put it away. If you do something, tidy it up. It's like that all the time. You just have to think that basically it's your home and you're not connected to nothing. So you have to think about water, emptying your toilet and emptying your waste. Apart from that, I don't think there is any negatives. I take plenty of tools away because things do go wrong. These motorhomes, don't care what anyone tells you, because I've heard from a very, very reliable source, these are only designed, manufactured, tested for 30 days use a year. 30 days. I mean, this van I've got here, I did that. in the first month. Because basically got it, went away in it, got Raven, come back from getting Raven in a campsite in Norfolk. Our lovely friends Anne-Marie and Steve in Norfolk, he come running onto the site, that's another story. Got Raven and went to Scotland for 7 months. So you have to take plenty of stuff away. If there's anything you think, that might go wrong, you've got to take it. Tools, everything. You've got to be a bit handy to live in a motorhome or travel in one, because things do go wrong. And I'm one of these people, I want it fixed now. So I've got every type of glue under the sun, loads of different tapes, loads of different tools, screwdrivers, you name it. I've got it in there. So if anything goes wrong, I can fix it. So the only sort of negatives are just making sure you've got somewhere where you can empty out and fill up. That's it, really. Happy flipping days, eh? Thanks for the question. This one's from Lorraine Jones. Hello, Lorraine. How you doing, darling? Right. I have a question for you, JP. When are you moving from England? I think I'll always have a base in England. We are going to move within the next year or two. That's for definite. We've got a lot of stuff to sort out before then, but we are going to move, but not too far. Still be in the UK, and obviously we've got the van. I keep thinking about moving out, moving there, moving to France, moving to Spain, all the different places. I've got home on wheels. I've got so many mates all around this world, all across Europe, Scandinavia, Ireland, up and down the UK. I've got so many friends everywhere that I could go and visit, and that's what I like doing. I like going and seeing my mates that I haven't seen for flipping donkey's years. So, as for moving abroad, I don't think I'll ever move abroad. I might buy some land there, or a small property, but while I've got one of these, don't need it. Keep my money in my bank and park this up wherever I want to park it across the whole of Europe. Just means a bit of driving. But yeah, I don't think I'll be moving from the UK. We're just moving to a more central position, not too far away from the family. So watch this space on that one. Thanks for your question, darling. Right, this one's from Jane Riley. 8007, Secret Agent Jane. She says, JP, I could listen to you talk about nature all day. I love your knowledge. Where did your love of nature come from? Thank you both so much for sharing your lives with us. Bless you up. Thanks for that, darling. My love of nature. I basically popped out the womb like in nature. My dad loves nature. He's always sort of encouraged me with my thirst and knowledge for nature. I mean, most of my first books, well, all my first books that my parents bought me were all nature books. They used to buy me them pipe works, the little things, get a folder with back in the day, and you put it all in. I had those all to do with nature. I was forever getting just nature books, watching people like David Bellamy, Sir David Attenborough, for my whole life, especially David Attenborough. Blimey, he's been going, next year he's 100 years old. So I've been watching him for basically half his life. And I've watched all his previous stuff as well. I've watched all his stuff in black and white. I've read all his books. I flipping love David Attenborough, and I will be absolutely distraught when he passes. I've got a tattoo already sorted out for that one, but yeah, I don't even want to think about it. So I've just always been interested in it. I don't know why. It's probably my parents, and we was always camping. We used to go home from school on a Friday, and my mum and dad used to stick us in their little bay window VW camper van back in the day. We always had tents. My dad had a Mini once, and he used to put the tent, me, my brother and my mum, and a flipping great big Rottweiler, because we had Rottweilers when no one knew what a Rottweiler was back in the 70s, probably 1974, probably. My dad used to do security work, dog handling, and this fella got some dogs from Germany, and there was this Rottweiler in there, and it was really bad, really in a bad way. So my dad said, can I have that dog? Anyway, we ended up with Rottweilers, and we had them for flipping donkey's years. So yeah, it's my mum and dad really, I suppose, and something I've always loved. I just love nature. It's probably the only information I can retain in my head is stuff about nature. Plants, animals, you name it. It's just what I'm good at. You've got to be good at something, and here. I'm not good at many things, but dealing with nature, I am. Right, who's next? Angela Perkins. Right, I've sort of answered this one already, but question. So where are you going to buy your next base? Well, it'll probably be round the middle of the country. Somewhere in the countryside. I've got a spot where I like, and it's sort of close to back home. Well, what I say back home, back in Essex where all my family live, and close to Scotland, because I flipping love Scotland. Close enough to drive to Ireland, you know, somewhere around the middle of the country. It won't be abroad, I don't think. But if any of you know me properly, I change my mind like the wind. I'll be saying something one day, and the next minute, I'm doing something completely different. Sammy, I flipping tell you that. Anyway, thanks for the question, Angela. Right, next. Sandy DD. I love your name, Sandy DD. 3870. Right. Hi, JP and Sammy and Raven. Is there any one country that you haven't been to you would love to go to, and why? Right. Oh, well, also, there's another part of that. I can't believe how beautiful France is. I would love to go and visit. Do it. It's flipping lovely. There's loads of places you can stay out there. Go to France. It's quicker for southerners to get to France than it is to get to Scotland. What is the most unusual food you have tasted? Right, I've been to a lot of different countries. South America, Africa, Malaysia, Borneo, all over Europe. One country I'd love to go, I haven't been to and would love to go to, and why? Just let me ponder that for a second. Right, thought about it. China and Japan. I've never been to China. One of my friends is married to a Chinese lady, and he now lives out there, and I've known him ever since I was born, Stephen, and he lives in China now. I'd like to go to China. I love the culture and I love the food. I'm a big foodie. As you see by that last video with the mussels, I like cooking as well. So I'd like to go to China. Also Japan. My daughter's going to Japan for her honeymoon. Good on you, darling. Happy days. And the food. What is the most unusual food I've tasted? The most unusual food was in Borneo. And we went to a restaurant in the capital, Kuching. In Sarawak. Was it Sarawak? In Kuching, we went to a very famous seafood restaurant called Benson's. And I ate my own body weight in crabs and prawns and stuff like that. And on the menu, there was sea cucumber. I thought I'd give that a go. It was like eating a hard jellified sort of banana sized thing. It wasn't so much I'll eat anything, basically. I will eat absolutely anything. It's not really one thing that pops into my head that I don't like. But this thing, it was just the texture and the little dangly bits hanging off of it and stuff like that. Sauce that they put on it was delicious. But well, it looked like, well, you can imagine, can't you? Didn't look too clever, put it that way. I'm still flipping at it. Don't let good food go to waste, do you? So that's the answer to your question, my darling. Sandy DD. Right. What next? Compo 67. Hello, my old mate. Right. Questions. What is your favourite place you've stayed this trip and your biggest regret on this trip? Perfect practice makes perfect. Right. Favourite place. Cool, you asked me some toughies. It was all lovely. I like the Pyrenees. The Pyrenean mountain range is beautiful. But again, with my mates. It's not the sort of trip you do every day, if you know what I mean. So seeing people that are close to you and spending time with them is fantastic. So sometimes it's not the place, it's the people that are there. Same with everywhere, same with the UK. Sometimes it's not the place, it's just the people. So that's, yeah. But I do like Andalusia as well. like the countryside parts, you know. Countryside in Spain is beautiful, and the countryside in France is beautiful too. So yeah, can't really put a finger on that one. Yeah, probably Andalou there. It's flipping lovely there, mate. What was the other bit? Biggest regret on this trip. Oh dear. Biggest regret. You know what the biggest regret of this trip was? Coming home. Oh, flipping hell. I didn't want to come home. When you have to boomerang round and then you start coming back on yourself, I was thinking, oh, I'm just heading back now. Didn't like that. But there weren't really any regrets. I ate what I wanted, did what we wanted, drunk what we wanted, went where we wanted to go. Yeah, no regrets. Life's too short for regrets, mate. So if there is something that's a bit ratty turns up, just got to put it down to life experience, haven't you? There we go, compo. Happy days, me old mate. Thanks for the question. Alright, is there any more? Here we go, Boathead on tour. Mark and Diane. This is probably from Mark, Grandad. Right. You are great, JP. Love your videos. Goes without saying, mate, doesn't it? Bless your heart. Flipping love you too. Question. If you could live anywhere in the UK, where would you choose? If I could live anywhere in the UK, it would be probably in the boondocks in Scotland. On the coast. So on the coast. Somewhere up near Ardnamurchan. Probably. I flipping love Scotland. Absolutely adore Scotland. So, if it was just going, right, I've got this big bank account full of cash and I'm going to go and buy a house, I'll probably move to Scotland. There we go. Because it's flipping beautiful. You can't beat travelling around Scotland. And I tell you the best time to go to Scotland? In the winter time. Winter in Scotland is amazing. You just have to be right set up for it with your van. And expect to freeze solid. That's it. Right, thanks for that question. Love you both to bits. Julia Harby, 8643. Hello, darling. We've booked a 2-berth mobile home at Flower Camping in Normandy for July, and our daughter's got a camper. It's near Omaha Beach. Can't wait to go to the museums, etc. What food stuff, etc. can't you take over? Didn't even stop me. On the way in or on the way out. Don't even look. On the way back, they come in your van, look around, make sure you've got no one hiding in the toilet, say thank you very much and go. So my honest opinion, I wouldn't take nothing apart from tea bags. You can't get Yorkshire tea in France. If you like salads, salad cream, you can't get salad cream in France. It's all mayonnaise. What else would I take? It's a bit of a short list, isn't it? Tea bags, yeah, those two things. Everything else, go into a supermarket in France and fill your boots. The food out there is a far superior quality to what we get. I've just been in Morrison's up the road here and looking at the chicken and the ham. I picked a packaged ham up. It's got water running around in the bottom of it. Picked the chicken up and it was like this pasty looking, horrible, flipping, shiny, slimy stuff. All of it. So I wouldn't take anything. I'll just go to the supermarket. Just go in there and fill your boots, fill everything up. It's flipping lovely. The food in France is 100 times better than the UK. 100 times better. You go into a big supermarket out there. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And it's not until you go out there, when you go out there, you'll realise just how crap it is here. I went into this supermarket up here and I had to get out. I've done 120 quid on nothing, pretty much. And, you know, I just didn't get, my juices didn't get going. You go into a French supermarket, the salads and the fresh produce are immense. You've got a great big fishmongers in most of the big supermarkets. You know, the cheeses and the bread, all the bread's cooked properly. It's like over here, if you get a baguette in the UK, you're eating it for 3 days, aren't you? You get a baguette in France, the next day you could kill a flipping burglar with it. It's like a baseball bat. It's got no preservatives in it. You buy it in the morning, you eat it that day, and it's rock hard the next day. It's all 100% lovely ingredients. Or over here, I've only got to eat a bit of baguette and I've got indigestion straight away. So it's whatever they put in the bread over here. So, yeah, I wouldn't take anything out, darling. I'll just get it all out there. Much nicer, much nicer. Thank you very much for your question. I think that's it. Oh, Brenda Smith. I hope it's Smith, not Smythe. When are you coming back to Ireland? I flipping love Ireland. I love Ireland. I've got, not love Ireland, but you know what I mean. I love Ireland. Got so many good friends over there. So many lovely subscribers from over there. The Irish people are, without a doubt, the salt of the earth. They're proud of their country. They're really nice people. They will stop you on the street and talk to you. They don't know you or not. They're always interested. They always seem happy. They're just lovely people. And the country is flipping beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's only a few that spoil it for the majority. That's it. But we will be back to Ireland very soon. When we do, we'll let you know. We'll catch up for a pint of the black stuff. How's that, darling? Happy days. Thanks for your question. Oh, right. I looked in my I don't ever look in my PayPal account. There's a thing underneath PayPal thing, but I don't expect anyone to ever put any money in it, but everyone else does it, so I did it. And I've got a couple. I've got Zoe Gisborne has sent me a little gift for Raven to get him a pint of Guinness and some doggy treats. Bless your heart. Thanks, Zoe. I really appreciate that. That's a really lovely gesture. You're flipping lovely. Thanks, my darling. And also, Pauline Hardy, treats for Raven. Got to get some treats, Raven. I only noticed this the other day. Thanks so much, darling. I'll get him something at the show, because there's a pet stand there. I'll get him something at the show this weekend. What else? And my last question, just read it, from the lovely Vicky in Australia. Vicky Hazel Burgoyne. Hello, darling. Flipping lovely you are. Right. What was my favourite place? I've answered this. My favourite place on this trip. Just, I've quantified it, but I haven't given a specific. I think Andalusia. With our friends in the cave house, DJ and Chubb. There's nothing not to like there. And it's remote, quiet, peaceful. And you just live your life here. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll leave their details below this video. Go and watch that video where we was at our friends VJ and Chubbs living in a cave house. And I think they're going to do some sort of Airbnb there and clear a space for a couple of motorhomes and that. Go there. It is flipping amazing. Absolutely amazing. And they're beautiful people. So, yeah, I've not seen VJ for flipping years. So, that was probably my favourite place, sweetheart. Andalusia. I do like it. And I like saying it too. Andalusia. Right, so that's it. End of the video. Again, thanks for all of you for subscribing. I really, really, truly appreciate it. And keep watching. People go on about subscriberships all the time. Oh, I want some more subscribers. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. I want to get to 10,000. I want to get to 100,000. They're all vanity figures. As long as you get up to 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours, it's your watch hours that make the difference. So make sure you watch my videos. Even if you don't want to watch them, click on them and just let them run through. That'd be lovely. Thank you very much. And I'll see you on Wednesday, because I think I'm going to put a little video together about this show. Maybe. But I'll see you next week anyway. Thanks for watching. You take care. Stay safe and stay sane. I'll see you on the next one. All the best. Tatty bye.